Alright, so like I was saying, it's midnight now, and basically we fished. We fished all damn day. We got out of camp about 8:39 or so, and followed the river all the way down. Got hungry, came back about 2:30. I thought it was like 11. Um, Came back at like 2:30 or 3, and made a sandwich, laid out in the sun, and took a little nap. Woke up, fished the hole here, decided to cruise on down and go fishing again. So I fished the rest of the night. Ran across a really cool dude named Jeff, fly fisherman guy, and good fly fisherman, really good fly fisherman. But really nice guy, gave me 7 flies, and fished with me for a half hour, 45 minutes, and then these 2 girls showed up, and I sat down and started talking to them, and hung out with these 2 girls. One was a fly fisher chick, the other chick was catching fish with worms, and it was just cool to hang out with some cute girls, and they were nice, man. They were fisher chicks. And, I don't know, mid-20s, maybe? I don't have a clue. But one chick was on vacation from Chicago. The other chick was from here. Both had boyfriends. But cool chicks. So I had a good time. Came back, and when I came back, Wayne and Richard and Thomas were, or not Wayne, but Richard and Thomas and this other dude came up to bring me some pot. So we got our whole little deal done there. We got some cigarettes, we got some weed, we got $15 left, and life's good. And I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to probably go fishing. So we're good, man. We got probably a pound and a half of tobacco, which should last us, I think it'll last a month. So, I don't have to worry about smokes anymore. I don't have to worry about weed anymore. I don't have to worry about not having anything to do because I got fish to catch. And I'm really glad the journey went the way that it did in the beginning, and things were really tough. And, the first couple of months was pretty brutal up there being alone, but I kind of feel like I actually earned being down here. Fishing and catching fish and seeing people and talking to people, and it's a cool thing. So it's just a cool thing. But I feel like I've earned, not like a vacation or anything, because I haven't done shit, but I feel like it's okay to just set up camp and, just make the best of the day and enjoy the day and enjoy the sunshine and get out and meet people. And I gave a couple kids some fish today, and just hang out and not be alone. And I think this might be a good transition back in, because there's things that I notice about every day, whether it's a conversation I had with somebody, or quite honestly, some bullshit that I told somebody, or some fucking shit that I'm beginning to realize that I haven't said anything to anybody in months other than what was totally true. And why add to it? Why add to this? Isn't this enough of a story? Isn't this enough of a reason to think or know that I'm crazy? So it's like maybe I can test New Dave on these people. And I don't want anything from these people or need anything from these people, and it's not about a job, and they're not family, and they're not this, and they're not that. But maybe if I be real, maybe if I be me and start practicing me, start practicing honesty, start practicing, because I've always been hugely insecure, and you know, I've never told a lie, but I've made a story real fucking appealing, you know, or, you know, I don't like lie, just make things bigger and, you know, polish it up a little bit. And I don't like that because, one, it's untrue, and two, honestly, you kind of begin to live that lie. You kind of begin to get lost in your lies and not know who you are. And this whole journey had a lot to do with figuring out if I wanted to continue with the world, but a lot of this had to do with learning to like myself enough to pursue my dreams and my goals. And I don't need to do that with bells and whistles. I don't need to do that with fabricated, polished up stories. I can do that with the truth. I can do that with my heart. I can do that with my smile. I can do that with my sneeze. You know, I can do it another way. So I really don't need to polish up a turd. So I think I'm going to really consciously let me put it this way. Thomas, Richard, or Mikey, I won't bother telling a story to them. Because one, it doesn't really matter. Two, I don't need to impress those cats. Three, they don't have anything for me to take. There's nothing that they can give me that I don't already have. They talk all day long about mushrooms or this or that, and that's their world, that's their life, and it's not mine. And yeah, it kind of sucks. But because they can't provide me with anything, or they're in a certain world, and I consider myself or think I'm in another one, I kind of humor them. I kind of patronize them. Not Thomas. Richard I do. But, and I hope that doesn't hurt anybody's feelings in the future, but I just need to learn to be a little bit better. Dude, I'm gonna fucking shoot that, whatever the fuck it is. And don't even make me fucking waste rounds and to prove it. Fucking some critter crawling around. I sure as hell ain't afraid of a critter down here. I just, you know, it could be a person down here. So I got weed. You got beer? But I just need to learn to be a little bit more. Learn to slow down. Learn to take each laugh seriously. Learn to just get in the flow and live in the moment and enjoy the moment. But like I said, I think the plan for tomorrow is probably fishing. It's during the week, which y'all know, I know I'm a criminal. I don't have a fishing license, but it's during the week, and I think that makes me believe that game warden wouldn't waste a whole lot of his time up here. But you never know. So I think there's a chance we may spend the next month and a half fishing. And if that's the case, we need to be disciplined enough to have some rules in our life. can't really just fish 24 hours a day, live on sandwiches and chocolate, weed and cigarettes. It's really not what we came up here to do. But we did come up here to answer some questions and to try to do a little soul searching. And fucking A, I think we did both of those. So I got the munchies, smoking pot. So eating some Tabasco flavored jerky and some chocolate. And every once in a while we take a hit. So sorry, but I'm a drug addict, and that ain't no fucking joke. That's not me. No, I'm a fucking drug addict, full on. I'm addicted to cigarettes, I'm addicted to weed, and as a result of both of those, I'm addicted to junk food. But really at the core, it's I'm addicted to things that make me feel good, or things that I believe make me feel good. And cigarettes and weed don't make me feel good, but I believe they do. My brain thinks that it's good for me, but my mind and my heart and my soul know it's not. But the addiction is so fucking strong that those two I've just learned to live with. We did a lot of cocaine in our day, and we were man enough to walk away from that 100%. 10 years ago, and in 10 years, I think we rocked it up twice. And both times were when I had freedom away from family or my girlfriend and my family down in Vegas. Actually, both times were. Well, never really noticed that. Apparently we can't leave Dave alone. See my garbage can over here? I'll show you someday. Cot's here. 3 totes this way. And right here, I'm between the cot and the first tote. We just throw all of our garbage right there. Dry garbage stuff. And then when it starts to come out, you just push it down. It starts to fill up again, you just push it down. And like I said, no food, just wrappers and shit. Packs of smokes. And then when we move, we clean it up. But I think we're digging the vibe of no longer being in bumfuck Egypt. I was stranded, and that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted broke, homeless, and hungry. When I set off to do broke, homeless, and hungry 15 years ago, 10, 12 years ago after the bar, we did broke, homeless, and hungry in a motorhome with $6 grand cash. And just hit every fucking, sorry, just hit every poker room and massage parlor between here and fucking everywhere. So yeah, not proud of it, but I don't think I've ever actually paid for sex, because we'll get into that in some of the other videos, but I'm more into being serviced, like fucking, blowjob, hand job, fucking, that type of thing, than I am about having sex. I've always been kind of, not wanting to just fuck anything that moved. Sure, I've been with lots of women, but 80% of the time, they were just servicing me in one way or another. And I guess that's probably obviously some sort of control thing. But I don't know how I got talking about that. But we're gonna chill. Smoke another smoke. Oh, Thomas brought the other battery. So now we have 2 batteries fully charged. I'm serious. I'm gonna have him grab the. I'm gonna see if Mikey's got any DVDs. And yes, I don't feel bad about watching a fucking movie out here. I don't. I don't feel bad about it at all. Because like I said, I came up here with questions. I came up here to dig deep in my soul and figure some things out. I got those questions answered. I've asked new questions. I've found new answers. I hit my bottom. Fuck, I hit my bottom. It was dark and cold up there. We went deep. We went deeper than we wanted to. We went deeper than you should. We laid in this same tent configuration, pointing another direction. And, you know, I'm pointing here at this. You know, I mean, fucking, we had a bad morning. We didn't know how we were going to get through it. And like friendship and friends and faith and hope and optimism saved my ass. And it wasn't my own, it was other people's. So I think we've learned our lesson. And I think we want to live. I just think the next phase of it all is learning how to. And that's why I was saying earlier that I need to practice New Dave on these folks. On fucking the people that I meet up here and the strangers that I meet. So, I'll tell you what, Marlboros and Camels, fucking they're gross. I don't know what it is about them, but they're just gross. My rollies with a filter, fuck, I love them. With red cap, not that pipe tobacco shit. But, no, we're digging it. We're going to get some movies from Mikey's. And we're going to set up a recliner in here. I'm going to fucking sit by the campfire and watch movies. And I'm going to be okay with it. You know, maybe we ought to do this. Let's do this. When we get up tomorrow, I'll go fishing in the morning, right out in front of this hole in front of the house. That's the only hole I'll fish. I'll fish that hole, and then, you know, 45 minutes, an hour max. And then I'll come back and we'll kind of get stuff cleaned up. Just kind of tidied up. I got shit everywhere. Never really fully unpacked, and everywhere I look is a pile. So, you know what, that's what we'll do. We'll do that, and then we'll fish the afternoon away. You know, I can get everything tidied up here in probably an hour or two. So, we'll just make that for a goal. I'll go fishing, but I gotta earn it. Like I said, you can't just smoke pot and fucking catch fish. But if anybody could do it and get away with it, that'd be me. So, love y'all. Party on with your bad selves, and see you tomorrow.